Hello Standard 7, welcome to History and Civics class by Mamta Shetty. This is the third video, you can say chapter first Civics, Introduction to our Constitution part 3. So welcome to this video. In the first two part, we have already completed what is the meaning of constitution, the provision in the constitution, the necessity of a constitution, what is administration, what is the meaning of why the constitution was necessary, and who were the members of the constitution assembly, when it was conducted, and who was the drafting chairman, right? The contribution of Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar, how many days and years it took to complete this, the writing of constitution, how many parts were there, how many articles, schedules, who were the well-known members of the constitution assembly, and which day is celebrated as observed as a constitution day, and why we celebrate 26 January as a republic day. All the full information regarding our constitution we have already completed in the covered up, you can say, in the part 1 and 2 in the video, right? Today is an exercise session. Yes, come on, let's go with the exercise session. So the first, you have to explain the concepts. The first one is provision of the constitution. So which provision is given? The points are many, huh children? Just say it out. Provision of the constitution means spelling out different aspects related to the governance of a state or a country. These include provision regarding the citizenship and the rights of the citizenship, provision related to the powers of the government and the restriction, provision relating to the relationship between citizen and the government, and provision related to the election. I have given you this example answer. You can write this answer in your own word, but write it point wise. Next, explain the concept Constitution Day. Every year 26 November is observed as a Constitution Day in India. This is due to the fact that the Constituent Assembly has enacted and adopted the Constitution of India on 26th November, right? 1949. We are going to discuss Constitution Assembly was established, why it was established. The leader of the freedom movement insisted that independent India will not be governed by the laws made by the British government. They insisted that independent India will be governed by the laws made by the people of India. Therefore, to prepare a constitution for independent India, this Constitution Assembly was established. Second question, Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar is called the architect of Indian Constitution. First point, Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee. He had studied the constitution of many countries in depth and drafted our constitution. He had presented the draft constitution before the Constituent Assembly. It was discussed article by article and changes like amendments were suggested. He answered the issues raised and made the required changes in the draft. He made every provision of the constitution flawless. So, for this contribution in making our constitution, he is said to be as an architect of the Indian Constitution. Yes, very, very important question it is. Next one, what is included in the administration of a country? What all points? First one, governance or administration is the process of taking decision regarding the issue before the country. Governance is undertaken by the government. The government has to make laws relating to defending boundaries, protecting from external aggression, eradication of poverty, creating employment, education, health, commerce, industries, protection of weaker section, progress of women, children and tribal people, etc. Next, we are going to go for the third question, that is choose the right option. Here the options are given, you have to choose the right one. The constitution of this country is primarily unwritten. Which one is the answer? England. Yes? Next one, second question. Who was the president of Constitution Assembly? I don't think that you need option also. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Yes, Baba Sahib Ambedkar, he was a chairman of drafting, and these two were the members in that committee, right? Who was the president? That is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Next one, third one. Who among these was not a member of Constituent Assembly? Mahatma Gandhi, Maulana Azad, Rajkumari Amrit Kaur, Hansaben Mehta. You will find all these three were the members of the Constitution Assembly. It's Mahatma Gandhi. He was not the member. Who was the chairman of the drafting committee? The options are Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar and J.B. Kripalani. So you will find these are the options. Out of all these options, the answer is Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Now we are going for the question number 4, the brief answer. Answer the following question. On what subject does the government have to make laws? Actually, many are there. We'll see. We'll write the few one. The government make laws on the following subjects: the defense of the country and protecting people from external aggression, eradication of poverty and creating employment, education and health service, framing policy to protect the weaker section and progress of women, children, the tribal people, encouragement to commerce and industries. So this is the 5 point for this answer. Next one. Why do we celebrate 26 January as a Republic Day? So the answer is, we celebrate 26 January as the Republic Day because, first one, the Indian Republic came into existence on that day. Second one, the country began to be governed according to the provision of the Constitution of India from 26 January 1950. Third one, the last question. What are the advantages of running a country as per the provision of the Constitution? Right? So almost all countries have accepted the principle of governance according to the Constitution due to the following advantage. And what is it? First point, the government has to function within the rules set by the Constitution. These reduce the possibility of what? Misuse of power and the high-handed administration. The right and the freedom of the people are included in the Constitution. The government cannot take away these rights. Thus, the Constitution protects the right and the freedom of the people. It establishes the rule of law. Actually, now if you see, there are many advantages. In the textbook it is given. Yes, it's more than 3 here also, but at least you learn 4 to 5. Yeah, it will be better for you to, and the more important points you read. Yes, I'll just forward it up for the next point. Let's see. Yes, fourth one. The faith of the common people and their participation in the governance increase. This strengthens democracy. The Constitution, fifth point, the Constitution sets political ideals such as world peace, security and preservation of human rights. The government is bound to act in that direction. Sixth point, the Constitution states the duties of the citizen and fixes their responsibilities. Now here we end this exercise session. Children, remember what is Constitution, what is administration, who was the chairman of this drafting committee, all the things. Very important chapter. Thank you.